I'm good. Are you good?
I'm very good.
Oh, you're very good. Okay, well then, let's start. What I'd like to do is start with the plug, because that's what we have to get to, and I always end up running out of time before the plug. So your record is called...
It's called 57th and 9th.
It's called 57th and 9th.
You know, the reason I called it that is because it's on my way to work. Of course, 57th Street, you know, is a very busy thoroughfare.
That
so
it
I
is.
would wait for the traffic because the cab drivers are trying to kill you. And I would use that moment to just take stock. You know, just stand there and kind of meditate about the work I was doing, what I was about to do, my life generally, feel gratitude for my life, give thanks, walk on, and do the same thing every night on the way back home. So it became a kind of touchstone for remembering who I am and being grateful.
What do you forget during the day and then have to remember?
When people say to me, hey Sting,
Hey, Sting.
I like your music, Sting, you suck. Oh,
They don't say you suck.
Occasionally, but
No.
I don't mind that. I like New Yorkers. I think they're very direct.
I have to imagine your life has morphed quite a bit since you first took the stage. You have 6 children, 6 grandchildren.
About to have 6 grandchildren.
That's a lot of progeny.
Responsibility, yeah.
Yeah. How much do you take family and family obligations and what you want them to hear into consideration when you're writing?
You know, that's a good question. I mean, being a rock star and being a dad is a pretty difficult balancing act. I'm not sure, you know, over the years whether I've actually got that right. But I have to say that all of my 6 children have turned out into the most extraordinary human beings, compassionate, kind, committed, political, smart. So I must have been doing something right some of the time.
But do you think, oh gosh, maybe I shouldn't tour because I need to be around my kids, or is it not?
You know, my job is like a sailor's job. I have to go off around the world to tour. And you know, if I've shown my kids one thing is that I love my work. And that's been their inspiration, to find work that they would do for nothing just because they love it.
So as I was studying up to talk to you today, I noticed that you don't smile a lot in pictures. Which is odd, because in person you smile a lot.
I don't like being photographed. I really don't. I'm quite a shy person, so I sort of put a mask on.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you trying to portray with this face?
I don't know what I'm saying with that face. Just, you know, leave me alone.
You don't mean that. You don't mean that, because you're a pro and you're hustling. You don't need to be sitting out in the freezing cold selling records with me, but you are.
I am, but I like you.
Well, thank you.
I like Steve too.
Well, what's not to like?
We're having a bond.
If you had to have an anthem or a motto, what would it be?
Keep calm.
Oh, stop it! No, you can't. It's on every pillow, you know.
I know, but it's
every
so
knick-knack shop.
it's so great. Keep calm. I think to stay curious as an artist, to always be curious about what's going on, because music is an ocean I'm swimming in that has no coastline. It's just, and has no bottom. As far as relationships go, just be in love.
Be in love.
Be in love.
With.
Your partner.
When you say that, it sounds so easy.
It's not. No, it's not easy.
How long have you been married?
36 years. In dog years, that's a long time. Celebrity years.
In celebrity years,
Yeah.
it's 3 times dog years.
Somebody said to me the other day, "Who's the most interesting person or the most impressive person you've ever met?" And they were expecting me to say Picasso or Nelson Mandela, and I said, "Actually, no. I think I'm married to her. You know, I find out more about her. She becomes more fascinating." I don't know what she thinks about me, but I like her.
I don't know, but I'll have her on next and find out. But isn't it cool to like your spouse after all this time?
Yeah, actually liking. Yeah, I mean, we love each other, but to like the person is a slightly different thing, and it's actually more useful. She laughs at my jokes. It's amazing.
That's everything, right?
Yeah.
I know. Every morning I wake up and I look at my husband and I think, what are you still doing here? But then, really, but then he laughs and I think, oh, right, because to him I bring the party a little bit, you know? So I guess there's a plus in that. Listen, thanks for being on the show. Good luck with your record.
Thank you.
And come back when it's warmer.
Come back when it's warmer on the stoop? Sure.
Do you mind?
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Summer on the stoop.
Summer on the stoop. See you there.
Cheers, my love.